Hey everyone and welcome. Today we are diving into something really special, a powerful, ancient herb that can be a game changer for protecting your beehives. Seriously, it's a natural tool that's been in the beekeeper's toolkit for centuries, and we're going to break down exactly how you can use it. We are talking about wormwood.
So this is the big question for today, right? How in the world can one single plant provide this two-pronged defense against a hive's absolute biggest enemies? I'm talking about the external varroa mite and the internal disease nosema. Well, the answer is pretty fascinating, and it all comes down to its unique properties. You know, in many parts of the world, this plant is called Schiff. It's this incredibly aromatic herb with a super long history in traditional medicine. And what's really cool is that modern science is now starting to confirm what beekeepers have kind of known for ages. It's unbelievably good for honeybee health.
Okay, so to really understand how wormwood works its magic, we first need to get a clear picture of the enemies we're dealing with. There are two major threats that, believe it or not, this one herb is uniquely equipped to handle.
So on one side, you've got the varroa mite. This is an external parasite. You can actually see it, and we treat it using aromatic methods. Then on the other side, you have nosema, which is an internal gut disease, totally unseen, that needs an ingested treatment. See? Two completely different problems, and somehow wormwood offers a solution for both.
First things first, let's tackle that external threat. We're going to look at how wormwood's most obvious feature, that incredibly powerful smell, can be used to go head-to-head with the varroa mite.
And this quote, it really nails the core idea. That strong, penetrating scent isn't just a nice smell, it's literally a weapon. It messes with the mites, it disrupts them, it overwhelms them. So the real question is, how do we get that scent working for us in the hive?
Well, the first method is active and direct, smoking. It's as simple as it sounds. You just add some dried wormwood right into your smoker. That aromatic smoke then fills the hive, and it really messes with the mite's respiratory system. And the best part? If you put a sticky board underneath, you can literally see your results as the mites start dropping off the bees. Now, if you're looking for something a little more passive, a more set-it-and-forget-it approach, you can hang it. All you do is take some freshly dried wormwood powder, pop it in a breathable pouch. Think of a small mesh bag or something similar, and just hang it right there between the frames. That constant ambient scent works as a 24/7 deterrent for the mites.
Okay, so we've covered the external pest. Now let's turn our attention inward and fight that unseen enemy, nosema. For this job, we've got to get wormwood's medicinal properties inside the bee.
Now, when it comes to dosage, this is not a one-size-fits-all situation. The amount you'll use, somewhere between 1 and 7 grams per hive, really depends on how strong your colony is. A smaller, weaker colony gets a smaller dose, while a big booming hive gets more. It's all about tailoring the treatment to what your bees actually need. And making the extract is super straightforward. You take your measured wormwood, add hot water, and this is important, not boiling water, because that can actually destroy the good stuff. Then you just let it steep for at least 6 hours. This is the absolute key step to make sure you get a really potent extraction. After that, you just strain it really well, so you're only left with that liquid medicine. So how do you get the bees to actually take their medicine? Simple. You mix the extract right into their food, like a sugar syrup. The best ways to do this are either drizzling it or lightly spraying it directly onto the bees right between the frames. This way, they're guaranteed to consume it when they clean themselves and each other. The key here is direct application. If you just put it in an open feeder, there's a good chance they'll just ignore it. Now, with both of these methods, the smoking and the feeding, just doing it once is, well, it's not going to cut it. The real secret to making this natural approach work is all about consistency. And this schedule right here, this is your key to success. For varroa, you need to repeat that aromatic treatment every few days, for at least 3 times in a row. For nosema, that internal extract gets fed once a week for a total of 4 weeks. It's this consistent repetition that really breaks the life cycles of both the pest and the disease. It's absolutely crucial.
And here's a super important reminder. Even with natural remedies, moderation is everything. You have to stick to the recommended amounts. Over-smoking your hive or overfeeding the extract can actually do more harm than good. Remember, the goal here is to support the bees, not to overwhelm them.
So, let's bring it all home. What's the big picture here?
Well, we've learned that this humble herb is so much more than just some weed. For a modern beekeeper, it's a seriously versatile and powerful tool.
I mean, this chart really says it all, doesn't it?
This is the power of Wormwood in one simple image. It's a dual-action powerhouse. On one hand, you get this amazing aromatic weapon for external mites, and on the other, you have an ingestible medicine that cleanses from within and promotes gut health. It is so rare to find one single, natural source that can tackle both kinds of threats this effectively.
And that really is the bottom line. Wormwood is inaccessible, it's low cost, and it's a completely natural way to help your bees fight back against two of their absolute biggest challenges. It's just a fantastic tool to have in your integrated pest management strategy.
And it really gets you thinking, doesn't it? If this one single plant can do all of this, what other amazing, traditional, natural allies for our bees are out there, just waiting for us to rediscover them?